It is 6:15 a.m. and first light has just passed. We're about to start the Peaks Traverse. I don't think we're gonna make the entire thing, but we're gonna do the fun part. We're aiming to do peaks 2 through 4, which is the fun scramble part.
We know there's a chance that we're gonna get let our competitive nature come out and do the whole thing. It kind of feels like childbirth right now when I was driving up, because if we do the whole thing, it's like 11 hours. And I feel like I'm like, okay, game on, I got this. You know exactly like how painful it's gonna be, but you know, it like doesn't last forever. So. How gorgeous, and the sun's just about to come up.
We're so red.
It's so rad. So we're almost to the top of Mount Royal, and we finally caught the sunrise.
And we're exhausted already.
We're not even to peak one yet. So if you don't know about this hike, you climb up Mount Royal, then Mount Victoria, then you go over 10 peaks. And like Gabi said, peak 2 through 4 are scrambling, so that's why we're doing it. But anyways, I'm going to show you, check out how amazing Mount Democrat and Quandary are. We're not even at the top yet, but you gotta see the views. They are so incredible.
You see this? Look at beautiful Buffalo Mountain.
Oh, we love Buffalo Mountain.
Cool to see mountains from different angles.
Every time we turn a corner, we hope it's gonna flatten out, but it is so, so steep.
This is kind of ridiculous. The things we do for mountains.
So today, we're testing out EnduroPacks liquid electrolytes. Normally when we do these big hikes, we hike with emergency packets, but we wanted to try these out because it's a really rad company. And so you basically just take it, and if you can open your badass clean canteen, love this water bottle too, you put 10 squirts or 10 sprays for 16 ounces, so we've got 27 ounces. So you get to do math also, okay? This is like 1.6, 10 sprays, so we're gonna go with 16 sprays. 14, 15, 16. It's pretty good. You know what? It tastes like lemon lime Gatorade, but without the sugar. And if you know me, I'm like, don't like sugar. If you're gonna need sugar, you may as well drink alcohol. So this was really good, and I like because it's so sugar-free, and it has a lot of magnesium. If you've done any of our workshops or you're a client, you know like adrenal stress is a huge thing these days, and a lot of times people have magnesium deficiencies, mostly because they have poor adrenal function.
Never gonna finish this hike. We keep turning around and we're like, oh my gosh, the views. We stand here and stare at it for a while. And we're like, okay, we gotta keep going, but we're never gonna get there.
If you haven't figured out yet that we totally underestimated this hike, everyone's like mouth drops, jaws drops when we said, oh, we're gonna do the Peak Traverse. Do you mean the Peaks Trail? Oh, no, the Peak Traverse. You know, the one on top that goes over all the ridges. And, damn, we're dying already. I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that we already did a lot of hikes this week. Anyways.
Because it gains like 3,000 feet of
Oh,
elevation and
like a mile? That was about a mile. It took us an hour and a half. That was so steep. That was almost steeper than the Maroon Bells part. So we came up to this nice flat section, got all excited. We thought, you know, maybe we missed the turnoff or the sign that said Mount Victoria. Maybe we actually are almost to the top of Peak 1. Nope. Nope. Just wait till you see the view in front of us. This is so hard. Yep. That's Peak 1. That's where we're headed to, and that's where the trail starts. So I don't know if you've noticed, but it's just Gabi and I in the video today. I officially broke Isabelle and Danny. They said, enough's enough. I'm not doing any more crazy hikes, at least this week. But they needed a break, and I'm really glad they didn't come. They would have hated this. If you don't like steep climbs and have a thing with mountain peaks, definitely skip this one. If you're obsessed with mountain peaks, like Gabi and I are, then you have to do this one. But they stayed back today. I don't blame them, because I think we're going to be walking into the brewery in the dark. That's cool. It'll be good stories, right? See those two mountains straight out there? The two highest ones are 14ers, and the one to the right is Grays that we have a blog about. If you want to hike it, definitely hike it the way we did from the South Ridge. It was so much better than the way most people hike it. And Torrey's is to the left, and we're trying to do Torrey's before snow comes in, but I don't know if we'll get around to it because we got to wait till we get back to San Diego and get our Jeep so we have four-wheel drive. And then over there's Quandary, the one on the right, and we have not done Democrat yet on the left. We're hoping to squeeze that one in too before the weather changes, but I have this feeling we got 10 days before we go to San Diego to squeeze in as much as we can. And I have a feeling that when we get back from San Diego, it's going to be pretty white here, but we'll see.
That's where we have to go up.
It looks a little more intimidating now that we're up close. Yay. I think we made it to Peak 1. Maybe. I really don't know if this is Peak 1 or not.
So that wasn't Peak 1. Peak 1 is the one in front of us, and we're going way slower than we should be. But it's okay. It's beautiful out here.
Things in life, I always push and do the hardest, and ever since we settled in Colorado, I've been so chill, maybe too chill. And so it's one of those, I'm like, yeah, let's just take our time, see when we get there. But in the end, we would be like, I knew we should have gone faster. See what happens when I relinquish control? Cleared faux Peak 1. Only got 2 more peaks to go until we get to the real Peak 1.
They're awesome.
Oh yeah, that's the bridge we just came up. Heck yeah, that was awesome. And we have 3 partners in crime for the rest of the hike. 3 rad guys that are following us, or we'll be following them so we don't get lost. And here we go, Peak 2. Easy, totally easy. me about this hike is when you get to the parts that from a distance look really rocky and you think, how am I going to get through that? There's usually a really well-worn trail. I guess depending on what your standard of well-worn trail is, but let's say there's significant patches of dirt that have been stepped on, interspersed with rocks that have nice edges to hold on to. And so it's really easy. Sometimes there'll be like lower trails. I've been trying to stay closer to the ridge because it just feels like it's not as chossy, meaning small rocks aren't gonna, or less scree, small rocks aren't gonna roll down on Gabi behind me. And there's just so many good rocks to grab, like that, and like this one. All right, peak 2, we'll see you in 5 minutes. How's peak 2? That's right, 20%. I don't think it was that bad.
Oh, 3 is somewhere in kind of like those two.
It's weird, yeah. I don't know which is actually the peak, but that's peak 4. And you get up onto it and you walk down to like there, where Josh is on rock, and it just opens up.
How everything looks different from different angles.
Next level.
Towards the end of what?
Next level. Next level.
Quite high step that.
Next level. 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 Next level.
intense. Hopefully we captured on the GoPro good enough for you. It's a little hard to hold the GoPro and keep 3 points of contact. So check out where we're headed. That's where we're going with our new friends. All the way up there. 4 and then it gets easy. did it. Nature's gonna be so happy that we're both alive still. It's amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. We just came from there. No biggie. Gosh, how does redemption feel?
Feels pretty freaking good.
You smoked that. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was with a bum knee, not so much. Fully capable, no problem.
Yeah.
We just finished the most epic part of the 10-mile traverse. So 4 peaks down, 6 to go. We expect it's going to take another 6 or 7 hours. And we could bail early, but then you can't say you did the whole 10-mile traverse.
We're not competitive people or anything, but we're competitive people. Okay, so when you get to the start of Peak 6, that's Peak 6 there, and you'll know because it's the first ski lift you come to. There's the trail right there for the CT that goes down to Copper. So if for some reason you got here and there was bad weather rolling in, or you're just like, I'm done, I don't want to hike anymore. I mean, I think it took us about 7 hours to get here. This is a really good spot to bail. If you bail here, you got about 2 to 2.5 hours to get to Copper.
If not, that's where you go.
So we're going up this. Our next out will be at Peak 8.
Done and dusted. Easy, but easier. Getting steeper. It's the ups make you appreciate the downs.
So close.
Many feelings in one day.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know. Peak 9 is that gray looking one there with the gray in the middle. And Peak 10 is that crazy zigzag road to the top. Oh, I don't know. I'm tired. And then there's a trail right here that takes us to cold beer, maybe even a hamburger. As you saw in our edits, this is your out at Peak 8. Okay, so it's been decided we're gonna do 9, but we're gonna leave 10 undone because it just doesn't look that fun. But 9 looks pretty cool.
What's the point of 10?
Yeah.
We've already done 10, technically.
And then we're gonna take that road all the way down. Check out, we're fueling up with our fresh ground peanut butter, our favorite Whole Foods cranberry walnut bread, yummy apricots from Turkey, and
leftover potatoes.
garlic potatoes, yum.
They're like, oh, maybe we should do 9. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we should just go down. So I started walking toward 9. And we eat our snack. And we're like, okay, should we do 9 or not? And we didn't really decide, but we started walking toward 9. And then we're like, you know what? Let's not do 9, which is totally cool. But we had already walked 10 minutes down the summit.
Almost all the way down the summit of 8.
Which you have to be at the top of 8 to go down.
So we're backtracking back up 8
Because
so they can descend it.
I don't know. Because we couldn't make a freaking decision.
Well, we had a feeling. We told you guys this was going to be a little too hard. But we thought maybe, just maybe, we'd suck it up, but I don't want to hike in the dark. That's no fun. We made it almost to the bottom of Peak 8. That was a horrible descent. It's so hard on your knees.
It's literally all chalks, and we're just bushwhacking our way down because we're exhausted and we just want the straightest and fastest way down, but our knees hurt really bad.
It's pretty crazy to think we were up there.
Nope.
that's where we started this morning. It was kind of dark so you couldn't see, but all those beautiful aspens that we walked through at 6:30 this morning were those. And that's Mount Royal, and then all the other peaks are behind that.
Isn't it the coolest thing ever when you see on a hike how far you went? This hike, the whole bus ride back, we could see every single peak we went over, and it was so satisfying to see, and it was amazing.
Fair and crime, we did an amazing job. Now it's time for some kombucha.